Well, Yasmin Anderson joins us now, who has been dealing with IBD as well as so many other portions of her life and has created something so amazing, and she has a wonderful story. Good morning to you.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm great, how are you this morning?
Fine, thank you.
I think, before we get into your journey, we describe a little bit about what IBD is.
Sure, so IBD is an illness that primarily is diagnosed for young people, and it happens as an autoimmune condition where your body attacks your digestive tract. The lining of your digestive tract. So that primarily represents as ulcerative colitis or sometimes Crohn's disease. And there can be various symptoms such as you have to go to the bathroom a lot, there can be blood in your stool, and it can be something that's really difficult to deal with for young people and people of all ages.
And how challenging can that be for something like yourself while you were going through school and then having to deal with that as well? All of these life events that are going on around you while having to deal with that.
It can be impossibly challenging at times. I was going to school, I was in my final year of engineering, and then I was suddenly diagnosed in 2021 in March, right before final exams. It wasn't something I was expecting. I had stomach aches and little pains throughout the year, but it was like suddenly I just didn't feel like I had a future. It was really an impossible challenge for me. I dealt with significant times in the hospital. I had over a month in the hospital that year and going through trying to find different treatments and just not working. But thankfully, I started getting involved with Crohn's and Colitis Canada. I met more people dealing with the condition, and that really helped me learn and appreciate all these things that these amazing people were doing despite their illness. And it made me want to get more involved, advocate for that community, and I've really grown so much as a person from it, and then found, thankfully, in 2024, a successful treatment, so I've been in remission since then.
I think you're a superhero because as you're describing everything like you've just told me right now, you also got a scholarship. Can you talk about what that was and what it meant to you?
Yeah, that meant, honestly, the world to me. Going through an illness like this is really sometimes very challenging. There were a lot of dark periods in my life where going through treatments and treatments just weren't working, and it felt like I had lost hope. And then every year I'd see these amazing scholarship recipients and see all the things they were accomplishing with the same illness that I had. And it really gave me the hope to pursue studies further, pursue things that, like, for a future that I didn't think I'd maybe have. And then in receiving that scholarship, it just gives you the financial freedom to really pursue those dreams.
It's amazing. And there has been an app that has been developed just to help those in need. Can you speak to how that might help the future?
Yeah, so there's the My Healthy Gut app. It was something I volunteered on a while ago, and it's helping patients look at their symptoms, track their symptoms, see how that can affect their health, things like diet and exercise and sleep, and come into how that impacts their illness and give a little bit more control in a situation where you feel like you have no control. So that's really important, I think, to patients like myself.
It really is. Congratulations on such an amazing journey so far. Accomplishing so much and having to deal with that as well. I think you're an inspiration to so many people out there, and we appreciate you telling your story this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.